everyone, welcome to our video. Today we are going to discuss the topic of human rights philosophy. Many times we only know the concept of human rights. But what exactly are human rights and what are the philosophical contents related to human rights? Today, our video will explain this to you through different sections.
What does it really mean to say that every person deserves dignity, freedom, and fairness? In this video, we explore the philosophy of human rights, the idea and beliefs behind why human rights exist and why they are important. Human rights are not only laws or international agreements, they come from deeper questions about human value, moral choices, and how societies should treat people. Over time, different cultures and thinkers have helped shape these ideas, from early natural law beliefs to modern views based on reason and human dignity. In this video, we will look at what human rights mean, where the idea came from, and how theories like natural law, positivism, and Hegel's way of understanding change help explain them. By learning their philosophical roots, we can better understand why human rights are universal and why protecting them matters today.
Every person has the fundamental rights and freedom in the theory of human rights. Human rights are not privileges. They cannot be granted or revoked. It's inalienable and universal. Human rights refer to the fundamental rights and freedom that a human being should enjoy as a human being. It reflects the recognition and guarantee of human dignity, equality, and freedom. The history of human rights is very long. For centuries, people have been striving to pursue the truth of justice, fairness, and rights in the social, religious, and cultural fields. The concept of human rights that modern people generally pursue was gradually formed after the warrings with the establishment of the United Nations. Various treaties aim to protect basic human rights. It encompasses the freedom of speech, belief, and peaceful assembly, as well as social, economic, and cultural rights. For instance, the right to education, the freedom to choose one's occupation, and the right to fair remuneration and just treatment.
Human rights philosophies in the East and the West have their own emphasis in historical traditions and value orientations. Western human rights philosophy centers on the individual, emphasizing the universality of freedom, dignity, and right, and hold that human rights are fundamental principles for restricting state power and protecting individual autonomy. In contrast, Eastern human rights philosophy places great importance on collective interest, social harmony, and responsibility, and stresses that individual rights need to be coordinated with social stability and overall well-being. Despite their different positions, contemporary human rights views are tending towards complementarity, affirming individual freedom while also paying attention to social justice and cultural differences. Overall, the human rights philosophies of the East and the West offer two perspectives that jointly enrich our understanding of human rights.
I will divide this into 4 parts. The first is equality. All people are equal. The idea of this for all was not proposed by any one person at a particular time. It was formed through historical changes. For example, Roman law, elderly Christianity, Jewish law, and Confucianism in China. Second is freedom. People should have freedom to think, speak, and choose their life. Then it is respect. If we want rights, we also give rights to others. And the last part is protection. In some countries, people face many unfair. For example, in Afghanistan, women have a very low status and are only allowed to show their eyes. Therefore, in my opinion, the government should protect people from harm and unfair treatment.
Human rights are the inherent right of every individual. They are universal, inalienable, and interconnected, regardless of race, sex, nationality, ethnicity, language, religion, or any other status. The first generation of rights is civil and political rights. These are often called negative rights because they demand that the government not interfere with an individual's freedom. These include the right to life, liberty and security of person, freedom of speech, freedom of associations, and the right to political participation. They are the individual's shells against the state. The second generation right is economic, social, and cultural right. These are the positive rights because they require the government to take action to ensure the equalities and well-being of all. They guarantee that the right to education, the right to work, and the right to health, and the right to an adequate standard of living. These are the cornerstones of building a just society. We have the third generation right is the solidarity rights. These transcend the individuals, focusing on collective and global challenges. These include the right to development, the right to peace, and the right to health and the sustainable environment. The third generation reminds us the realizations of human rights require global cooperation and solidarity.
Human rights theories explain their origin, justification, and protection. Natural rights theory argues that rights are inherent to human nature, universal and inalienable as emphasized by John Locke. Positive law theory sees rights as created and enforced by legal systems and governments. Moral or philosophical theory bases rights on ethical principles, such as human dignity, as Kant suggested. Contemporary perspectives, including social constructivism, which views rights as evolving through culture and history, and political theory, which emphasizes limiting state power and promoting accountability. The universalism as culturalism debate highlights tensions between global norms and cultural diversity.
Let's talk about Hegel's theory. His dialectical model is how ideas progress. Picture thesis clashing with its antithesis. Their tension creates a synthesis, a new, more complete truth. For Hegel, this clash of contradiction drove all historical and intellectual progress. Now, let's connect this to law of nature versus law of rights. Natural laws exist without humans. The moral ideas like justice, divine laws, or physical laws like gravity. Right laws, though, are human-made. Written laws, customs, shifting with society's values. Hegel's dialectic shows these two balance, and changing principles meet evolving social norms. In short, Hegel's clash and grow logic help us say how universal truths and human-made laws work together to push society forward.
In our world today, human rights are important for every person. Two key ideas that support modern human rights are secularism and humanism. Secularism means the separation of religions and the government. It allows people to believe in any religion or no religion at all. More importantly, it helps create the laws that are fair to everyone, because these laws are based on reason, not on religion's authority. Humanism focuses on people. It teaches us that every human being has dignity and value. Humanism encourages us to use logic, kindness, and more responsibility to improve the lives of others. Together, secularism and humanism form the foundation of modern human rights. Secularism protects freedom of belief, while humanism reminds us why everyone deserves equality and respect.
In sociology, Anime describes a breakdown of social norms that normally guide people's behavior. Durkheim argued that when society changes too quickly, people lose a sense of direction. Without clear rules, individuals feel disconnected, uncertain, and unable to find their place. This condition of normlessness creates confusion, stress, and social instability. For Durkheim, Anime is not only a personal feeling, it is a sign that society's moral structure is weakening. Robert K. Merton expanded this idea through his strain theory. He suggested that anime occurs when society strongly promotes certain goals like success and wealth, but does not provide equal and fair opportunities for everyone to achieve them. When goals cannot be reached through legitimate means, individuals experience pressure or strain, leading some toward deviance or alternative paths for survival. In this way, Merton shows that anime is deeply connected to structural inequality. When access to education, income, or social mobility is unequal, frustration and exclusion become widespread. Anime, therefore, is closely linked to human rights. When social norms collapse or when systems create unequal opportunities, basic rights such as the right to dignity, housing, education, and fair treatment are threatened. Communities facing anime often experience poverty, discrimination, violence, and loss of social trust. Understanding anime helps us see why protecting human rights requires not only individual actions, but also strong, fair, and inclusive social structures.
Thank you for staying with us till the end. At the heart of human rights lies a simple truth. Every human being, regardless of background, ethnicity, or belief, deserves dignity, freedom, and equality. Human rights are not privileges granted by governments. They are universal, inherent, and inalienable. They affirm our shared humanity and protect our freedom to live with respect and justice. When moral values, social justice, and human dignity align, societies flourish in fairness and peace. When we ignore these rights, inequality, injustice, and social unrest follow. Therefore, safeguarding human rights is not just a matter of law or policy. It is a moral duty that each of us carries. By embracing respect, equality, and justice for all, we help build a world where everyone can live freely and with dignity. Thank you.